145-pound MMA bout. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner. Please make welcome Jordan Titoni.
Jordan Titoni.
Factory X.
That's right, coming here and taking on Sean Tobin from Ireland. I know that Sean Tobin has people watching the live stream here from Ireland. I want to share that I spent some time in Cork County playing soccer as a young man.
Oh, did you?
I did. And I wanted to give a big
So you're a man of many worlds.
I try. I want to give a big shout out to our Irish fans in Ireland, particularly County Cork. I love you guys. I had the best time of my life there, and I hope that you guys enjoy our telecast and our broadcast of your guy, Sean Tobin, as he takes on Jordan Titoni.
Beauty of live streaming and where this industry is going to. I mean, television-wise, obviously with the regional network, we have the ability to reach people TV-wise, but the live stream is really where it's at. You're going to see, and people, especially the millennials, they want everything right at their fingertips, and that's what you can get with Sparta Combat League. But now, getting back to Big Sex, did he say he wanted some fudge?
He didn't say anything about wanting fudge, and he didn't say anything about wanting a phone call. So.
Okay. Yeah, he said he's gonna. I think he's gonna be an attendee for a little while.
I don't blame that young man. What a great guy, and unbelievable performance from him. It really was.
Well, I think again his side made the difference, but now we're gonna get into some weight classes where we see some high flying, and you're taking a look at the featherweight classification here, and I'm looking for some fireworks here. I'm looking at the next few fights that we have coming up. Of course, the headliner is going to be Derek Brennan taking on Justin J. Train Gonzalez. It's a fight I've been looking forward to for a while.
I think it's the kind of fight that all of Colorado is looking for, number one, first of all, but I also think that it has national implications as well. So I think that what you're going to see is you're going to see each of these guys want to put on the best performance of their life to showcase exactly what they can bring to the next level.
Well, and I think the thing is, when you have guys that are this good, one gets a chance and one doesn't. You're putting one bone in there and there's two dogs.
That's right.
Only one dog gets a bone.
Yep, 100%. And the reality of things is both of those guys have the opportunity and the capabilities of going to next level fighting.
Absolutely. And we're in the hotbed of it.
Yeah,
I mean, UFC 1 was here. You've got the best fighters in the world that train here. You know, we did a beginning show at the startup. We have Justin Gaethje on.
Fighting out of the Skyline Moving Company blue corner. Please make welcome Sean the Machine Tobin.
Fireworks, as both these guys are incredibly dynamic guys. Sean Tobin, in my opinion, has the advantage with the stand-up game, and Jordan Titoni has the advantage.
That is down the mat. Yeah, I read the fight the same way. When you get to high flying like that, you make one mistake. However, it doesn't matter who's better up top, who's better on the ground.
That's right.
I like the fights where there is a distinguished difference between the fighters, because I think it brings another element to the fight. I also like the fighters who can do everything, which is what we're going to see in the main event.
That's exactly right. And you know, both of these guys here, Jordan Titoni, Sean Tobin, both come from two of the best gyms that we have in Colorado.
Yeah.
And I will tell you this, in my estimation, two of the best gyms in the country. Regionally, nationally, our guys can compete at any level. And you're going to see what exactly that training, that coaching, those teammates that they all have, you're going to see that culmination right now.
I think you're going to see it in the next two fights. You go with Factory X, Trials MMA, and Genesis.
Absolutely
you look at those three gyms right there, I think are not to downplay any other of the gyms.
A coin toss.
You've got unbelievable talent at every location.
Absolutely right. And that's why I say, in Colorado, we really have an advantage over the rest of the country. And you just described exactly why.
Well, you've got great trainers here. The trainer of the year came from Colorado. That's the other thing. When you've got trainers like that not only train MMA fighters, but train professional athletes all over the place, and you get trainer of the year designation, as Lauren Landau did. What does that do if you're a fighter that's living in the Midwest? What does that do if you're a fighter living
by Hardwired Performance? Ageless Health provides cutting-edge body balancing from the inside out. Hardwired Performance program by Ageless Health. Rewire your system for maximal output. Time to meet the professional 145-pound fighters first. Fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner from Factory X Muay Thai in Inglewood, Colorado. Please make welcome Jordan Titoni. And now, fighting out of the Skyline Moving Company blue corner from Trials Mixed Martial Arts in Fort Collins, Colorado, by way of Mitchellstown, Ireland, please make welcome Sean the Machine Tobin. This professional 145-pound MMA bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Referee is Curtis Thrasher.
Okay, gentlemen, you received your instructions early in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want you to touch gloves now, gentlemen. We're going to return to our corners, and we're going to wait for the doctor to show up ringside. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Pretty simple, right?
How about Jordan Titoni, kind of low-key at his intro, huh?
Jordan Titoni is a guy that is, in my opinion, kind of flies under the radar.
Great
Beautiful
kick
body
to the
kick.
ribs, absolutely. That's going to
Beautiful.
take the wind out of you every time. That landed solidly with the big thump, lower leg kicks.
And Titoni's got a really solid wrestling game as well, and Tobin is a guy that really can cork you with some power. As you can see, that short snapping left hook is brutal.
Takedown here by Titoni, trying to get control here. But boy, look at the strength right there of Tobin.
And that's that scrambling ability, number one, and the strength that we talked about. This one should be fast and furious, as it's already at.
He's got one hook in. I don't know if he's got the other in or not. No, he's working on it.
As we take a look at this monitor here, because we are seeing Titoni trying to lock. It looks like he's trying to lock up an armbar from
a shoulder
underneath.
lock of some kind. I don't know if he can get it on. Tobin's using all his strength right now to keep that from happening. That's exactly what's going on, though. Titoni's trying to get that armbar. He's not going to get it. Maybe shoulder lock is what he was going for.
And Tobin securing back position here, and this is a good spot for Tobin.
Tobin with the left hook there as well. Tobin coming again with another left hook, following up by the right. Tobin has that left hook going. I've seen him throw it a couple times, then that overhand right.
And I know that Sean Tobin's been here for a little while now, so the altitude, it looks like he's a little bit on wobbly legs there for a minute.
It looks strange to me. No, that's a nice shot to the chin there by Tobin as well.
Big hook right there again lands for Tobin. That's where the power is.
Titoni did something smart, though. He's a little bit wobbly. He went down low to go to that double leg, get that takedown. It gave himself a break and gave him control now.
That's right, and he knows this is where he's going to be effective in the fight.
Trying to gain that full mount, unable to do so as of yet. But he got hit with a couple of good shots right there, but he did what a good fighter does. He went to his strength.
And Sean Tobin showing exactly why he has that kind of power, able to hit Titoni with a big left hook and wobble him.
Titoni right now trying to gain some control. On top, and look at the strength of Tobin, not quite able to go, and Titoni now almost in full mount. He's going to lose it. Tobin's slippery.
Look at that sweep. Beautiful job, but Titoni looking to lock up a triangle choke, but to no avail. And
these guys are going at it, too.
Titoni cracked him with a right hand.
Oh, yeah, he took a big shot. Titoni's pounding away in the corner here of the cage.
Good position from Titoni as he's got Tobin underneath him against the cage.
Tobin took a big shot going down. It got his attention for sure. Couple shots coming in.
And Titoni with his wrestling background has the ability to control the fight
He's going
right
for that
here.
rear naked choke.
If he can slide that arm underneath the chin as
he's got it right
close.
now. He's trying to get it in, but Tobin's fighting it around. Titoni's really trying to get that locked in.
Some hand fighting going on from Sean Tobin, and now that's under the chin, and there's
now
the
he's
tap.
got, that's it, tap.
Jordan Titoni gets the rear naked choke submission in round 1 against Sean Tobin in exactly where Jordan Titoni needed to get the fight.
And
Todd.
we talked about that, having strength on strength, what that strength was. And you saw when Titoni got in trouble on his feet and took a shot, where did Titoni take it?
To the
took
ground.
it down to the mat.
Yeah.
Took it down to the mat where he knew that he had a little better control.
And the kind of power that Sean Tobin packs in those hands is frightening at this weight class. You've got to be careful. You cannot let yourself get sloppy to where Tobin cracks you once and then follows it up with another shot to finish you.
Both fighters took some major shots there. And again, like you said, Tobin was able to land that one, not the series. That was the difference.
And right now, as we take a look at the Spartan Online,
you saw he was a little bit out right there.
He takes a big right hand and it wobbled Tobin, allowed Jordan Titoni to take top mount position against the cage. And this is where Jordan Titoni softened up Sean Tobin enough to get him to turn and then secure the rear naked choke.
4 or 5 left hands that he had going, and he had that going early in the fight, but the shot that really started it all was up on their feet, and Titoni able to land a big one that kind of caught him off guard.
Declaring your winner by submission, Jordan Titoni. Sean in the cage with Jordan. You look like a possessed man out there tonight. It looked like you wanted this one as bad as I've ever seen.
Well, you know, I'm right here for any 45er who wants to come get a piece. Bring that shit.
Obviously, we have a championship fight in this weight class coming up later tonight. You want the winner?
I mean, the winner's going to be my teammate, but I do want to fuck up J-Chain pretty bad, so maybe I'll get a chance for that.
We look forward to a rematch, maybe. Obviously, getting back in the winner's circle means a lot to you. Some people that helped you get back here.
You know, it's just all my team, Factory X. Without them, none of it's possible. Suck on it, okay? Gotta thank my girlfriend and my family for being behind me. J-Train, I'll knock all your fans out too if they want to get it.
Congratulations on the victory. Good up for your winner, Jordan Titoni. Back with the professional 125-pound bout next.